video of the day. There are 6 props that have arrived. There'll be 3 out tomorrow. The demonic gatekeeper. This guy isn't really demonic. He's more so of a skeleton that's like fiery. He's got some creepy teeth, and he actually raises himself up. He starts at 3 foot 5 inches and goes to 4 foot 7 inches, and he speaks 4 lines while laughing. He's got some LEDs inside of his head and down there in his clothes. And the coolest thing is he's compatible with the 400-watt fog machines. Here's a side picture. The back. The other side with 2 pictures. The top, which has the Spirit logo. And then inside is the prop. This is one of those pull-out trays. And right away, he has huge hands. And there's 2 of these. The fog tube, which has, almost looks like the Cerberus one, where it has 3. Cerberus video will be out a little later next week. But yeah, there's 2 plugs that are capped, and the 3rd one has a tube. This will go on the end of a fog machine. The head is pretty big. And his mouth does move. And there's a bunch of wires going through his head. And see what else is in here. The rising up mechanism. This is pretty much like a creepy rising doll. I have no clue which company made this, but it looks really cool. There's like a orange under fabric, a bag of clothes, the base, which I know is going to be zip tied on. Oh, okay, it's not. Don't know what these are for. They're not even holding anything. The fog connector, some wires. I guess this is the adapter, and it probably has the other part of the fog machine. This part you put on the fog machine as well. Most of this is just fog machine accessories. And then the instructions. And that is it. Very simple. Here's an overview of all of his parts, starting with the head and his hands, the clothing, the base, adapter, and fog accessories, the instructions, and the main mechanism with control box and that underlayer of orange clothing. First step to the build is starting with the base. Now, it's a T pretty much, and you want that facing backwards so the snap lock holes are facing forward. Then the mechanism just gets snap locked in. Then up here, we pull this out a little bit and put the fabric on. So here's his clothes. They're really big. And we're just gonna put them on right over this. There's a lot of holes, so you gotta be careful nothing catches and rips. Then right here is just a snap lock that I can put the head in. Just like that. There's a Velcro tab up here. Just gotta find that on his hood, which is right there. Velcro the arms in. It's pretty tricky to do that part, and it doesn't come out very well on camera. So do that on both sides. It's just a little bit of foam that you gotta connect. That would go like right up in here. For the hands, they're just gonna sit on the ground, and there's one piece of Velcro right here to connect them. Just like that. Kind of just lay the fabric over top of them. Same thing on this side. Connecting the wires, there is this green, white, and yellow one. The long black cord goes into the fog machine activator part. And then there's a blue cord which goes to the IR sensor. The fog machine, I'm just using Spirit's 400 watt fogger with a little bit of the purple fog liquid. When I say a little, I'm filling this thing to the top. Screwing that back on. Then this part, which comes out of the animatronic, is going to connect right into the back. And then you just plug the fog machine in. For the fog tube, there's this piece that you have to spin counterclockwise and pop that out. You won't need it anymore. And this will fit right over the fog machine. This tube doesn't really go to anything. You just kind of put it underneath his clothing and that's it. On to the demo. First one's gonna be with fog and the other three aren't because my smoke alarms are gonna go crazy.
This is the point of no return. Your cries and screams are futile. I am the guardian of tormented souls. You have crossed over into my world. Now you will endure eternal pain. I have been patiently waiting. Your destiny now lies with me forever. Abandon all hope. There is no escape. Your soul is mine. This is the point of no return. Your cries and screams are futile.